Now listen, between City Girls previewing their single Piñata at Rolling Loud, Ice Spice shading Latto using Nicki Minaj's lyrics, and Kashdoll basically saying that she is praying for both Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. I do not know which one is more tea than the other. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea plug. You guys, I hope today you'll be able to get your video on time because I slept at church. Okay, we had a sort of conference and I am sleepy AF. Okay, but let's jump straight into today's tea. Now, first of all, we are going to be talking about the City Girls. You know that lately people have been assuming that the two girls are now going their separate ways and that Karisha is now focused on her show and JT is the one who's gonna be, doing music and things like that. But it seems like they came out and basically debunked the rumor because they did perform together. They were wearing feathery outfits, and people were like, "Okay, it's giving Berry," and so they previewed their single Piñata, and people are not feeling it in the streets, all right. When I listened to it, I was like, okay, it's a catchy song. It's something that definitely you would expect from the City Girls. It's not like lyrically both of them have been over the top, like on top of the list and stuff like that. So I'm not exactly surprised. Do I think that it's a very nice song? It's a very good song. I don't think so. Catchy definitely is. Do I see it turning into a TikTok trend? Definitely yes. You guys do hope into the comment section and let me know if you have seen that performance and if you listened to the preview of that new song, and also do let me know what you think about that new song. Now moving on to the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, I'm gonna be talking about Latto and Ice Spice. Now you guys know that it is being rumored that the two of them do not exactly see eye to eye, that they're in competition, with people saying that Ice Spice is taking Latto's place and things like that. And you remember that whole situation where people felt like Latto was being shady towards Ice Spice when she was asked a lyric from Ice Spice's song, how can I lose when I'm already chose? Listen, you don't have to be her fan, but to deny that she's playing all over the streets, and that line to deny that immediately you think about Ice Spice when that comes into your head, like when that is brought up. It would be actually absurd for us to act like, well, it's not a catchy line, it's not, her line that's very popular. So when Latto was asked on the red carpet about that, she kind of acted like she didn't know, and she was like, chores, stuff like that. And people felt like she was being shady towards Ice Spice. And so now, recently, you do know that Nicki Minaj released her single, Ruby da Sleeze, and it seems like she kind of shouted out indirectly or kind of acknowledged Ice Spice line when she said something about they are made because they're not chores. And like the whole chores thing, it's an Ice Spice thing, and it kind of felt like she was saying to Ice Spice, I see you. And I think Ice Spice really appreciated that. And so besides posting a snippet of that part on her status on her Instagram story, she also went ahead on Twitter and tweeted, they are mad because they are not chores. Now, honestly speaking, people feel like she was being shady towards Latto because, an icon like Nicki Minaj does know, Ice Spice song, like does know that that's a line from Ice Spice, and you're out there trying to act too above Ice Spice, but acting like you don't even know a line that is that popular. And so some fans feel like she was being shady towards Latto by that tweet that she made. However, you guys, I would like to know your opinion, so do hop into the comment section and let me know if you think that it was shade from Ice Spice towards Latto, or if you really just feel like she was just appreciating the fact that Nicki Minaj caught up on her lingo and decided to use it in her song. Hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Angela Yee decided to address these whole thing that was going on, where people were basically calling her out for claiming that she was the only woman working at the Breakfast Club. And she was like, oh, I don't like talking, I don't like addressing issues like this, but now I feel like I should speak because I was the only person who was on air with the man and stuff like that. And DJ Envy Listen, I understand him saying that, well, it's not true in terms of she was the only woman working at the Breakfast Club. But when it comes to uh, speaking on behalf of Angela on how she felt, or how the experience was for her, I feel like it's not his position at all. And I've always felt like DJ Envy is a convo anyway. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, that's just what I think. So you guys do hop into the comment section and let me know if you're now sympathizing with Angela, or if you're still sticking to what you were saying yesterday, that, you know what, at the end of the day, she did not have any woman's back on that show, so she doesn't have the right to, behave or cry foul or things like that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Kashdoll in an interview was asked about her thoughts, her views about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. And contrary to what people might expect of her, to be basically standing by another female rapper, clearly she's praying for both Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, and fans in the comment sections are just like, well, I think that's a diplomatic way of saying I do not believe Megan's story. And honestly speaking, I feel like this whole situation, Megan and Tory situation, is quite complicated, and she just probably was trying to avoid criticism, and so she decided to go the neutral way. Okay, one last thing, you guys. Before I tell you about that other thing, do not also forget to tell me what you think about Kashdoll. Did you watch that interview? Do you think that it's okay for her to basically sit on the fence when it comes to matters like this? Now, the final thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I forgot to mention it the last video that I did about Nicki Minaj signing new artists, London Hill and stuff. Now, you guys, she signed Nana Fofie. Now, listen, if you do not know who Nana Fofie is, do not worry, I've got you. She's literally one of my favorite singers. Like, that girl's really good. And the first time I actually heard about Nana Fofie, it was years ago, I think around 2018, 2017. I don't remember the exact year that I heard about that. I found out that I discovered Nana Fofie, and guess who I discovered Nana Fofie through? It was Nicki Minaj. Nana was doing covers for Afrobeat songs. I remember she did this Medal for You cover, and I heard Nicki play it. I think it was on live or somewhere. And then I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful mix. It's such a beautiful cover. In my own opinion, it even sounded better than the original. And so I kept on wondering, which mix is this? And then I went into the comment section. I saw a lot of people asking about that. And that's when Nicki Minaj told people that, well, it's basically Nana Fofie, a Ghanaian singer. And I went there. I went to her channel. I checked her out. I loved her. And I noticed that since that time, Nana has been a die-hard Nicki Minaj fan, okay? You would always see her in the comment section, and it really makes me happy that, Nicki Minaj has acknowledged her and has given her a platform like this. I'm just gonna tell you guys, go and check out her channel, like on YouTube. Here, you will love her, I'm telling you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, you guys. Do watch out for the next video that's coming out in 2 hours. Thank you for watching. Until my next